According to the New York Times, over $1 trillion in student loans are outstanding in the United States today. The cost of college seems to increase from year to year, with very little being done to change it. I have firsthand experience paying with student loans and the cost of tuition. And the cost of college not only affects the student, it also affects the country as a whole. Today I want to talk about two things: the ways it affects the students and the way it affects the economy. So, the way it affects the student. The way it affects the student is it affects them directly because every year students are forced to take out loans that just because they cannot afford the sheer cost of college. This sheer cost can cause some great students that just can't afford it to not attend college. According to the North Dakota State University fall and spring tuition rates, North Dakota residents on average owe $4,390 per semester, while Minnesota residents owe on average $4,854 per semester. Then you take into account course materials. Course materials, according to the College Board, average student spends $1,200 per year on course materials. When you add that to the tuition cost, the cost becomes quite extensive. Now I want to talk about how it affects the economy. According to a June 15, 2015 CNBC article, college graduates still fare far better financially than those with just a high school diploma. This statement shows that in the U.S. we still hold higher education as a high standard. But then it's also hard to see, if it's such a high standard, why do we make it so inaccessible to people that just cannot afford it? Also, the federal government is starting to feel the pressures of student debt. According to the previously mentioned CNBC article, federal government has begun increasing their lending to students. This is money that could be used in many other areas to improve the country, but instead is being used so that students can get a better education. As you can see, the cost of college not only affects the students, but it affects the entire country as a whole. In conclusion, students have to decide whether it's worth it to shell out a large amount of money to get a better education. And yes, you might get your bachelor's degree and get a great job, but you have to also wonder if paying off the years of loans is really worth it in the end. Thank you.